Hi, hello, hi, welcome to week 20 of going to Disney every single day until the Super Smash Bros. Sora amiibo releases. January is over, which means this challenge ends in 2 weeks. And 2 days. Which means there's still plenty of time to get some fun done at the parks. For news this week, Epic Universe got its first trailer, and unsurprisingly, Disney has said nothing in response. I guess we did get some news about Disney's ongoing legal battle, but I don't really want to dig into that because that's not this kind of channel. So instead, let's get started. Day 134, January 25th. Thursday was another workday, so after taking my family to work, I hung out at Art of Animation and Pop Century for a little bit before having to head back to finish work for myself for the day. After that, I went and picked up my sister and her friend for a very quick trip into Magic Kingdom before having to almost immediately leave to pick up my wife. You know, it can't always be an amazingly fun day. Day 135, January 26th. Friday was hard to record as I was mostly in backstage areas, namely Disney University and Cast Connection. Those are really interesting locations, but I don't want to risk recording in them because I obviously enjoy getting to go to property. Day 136, January 27th. Saturday was the first day we got to hang out with Miss Ka-Chow, her mom, and her little sister, who I will be calling Little Ka-Chow, cause that's easier. My brother and I took them to Hollywood Studios, where we walked to Pizza Rizzo, and then went to Toy Story Land for Alien Swirling Saucers. We then hopped in line for Toy Story Mania. Yeah, that wasn't my best work. I really had to practice, I guess. Since One Man's Dream was doing a Percy Jackson special screening, we went to watch that. Honestly, I was expecting like an episode preview, but it was an interview with the cast and Rick Riordan, so it was actually pretty solid. While we were looking at the props, my sister and my wife joined up with us. The 7 of us went on Runaway Railway. We even got to be first row, which was surprising and fun. With my sister being on her last comp ticket, we decided to go over to Magic Kingdom to get the most out of her pass. However, Little Ka-Chow had never seen Fantasmic, so she and her mom stayed at Studios. So the now group of 5 drove over to Magic Kingdom and then hopped on the monorail. We went on Haunted Mansion so that multiple people in the group could finally see Hatbox Ghost in all his glory. Following that, we went to fly with Peter Pan. And then we wanted to ride Pooh Bear, but it was shut down, so we went on Mad Hatter's Teacups instead. We looked through some of the merch at Star Traders, and then went on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. We actually got stuck in the first room that allows you to get points, so all 5 of us got a Galactic Hero sticker, which I am so happy they have again instead of the stupid buttons. Incredibly, we were able to run over to People Mover and got to be the last group for the night. I've never gotten shut down a ride before, so that was honestly amazing. I really enjoyed that. We even got our own vehicle, which, again, amazing way to end the night. To round out our trip to Magic Kingdom, we stopped at the Emporium to buy some lunchlings. Day 137, January 28th. Since both my sister and my wife had work, Miss Ka-Chow and Little Ka-Chow joined me and my brother for a trip to Animal Kingdom Lodge. The 4 of us went to Kidani first, as the DVC side doesn't quite have as much going on, especially later in the day. We did, however, find Timon in their community hall. I'm really digging all these characters being hidden around the resorts. It's fun. We drove over to Jumbo House to search for Pumbaa and look at merch. Then we walked around the resort for a bit before we picked up my wife and took the Ka-Chows back to their resort. Day 138, January 29th. Since this was the day of the Hey Hey Magnet release, my brother and I went to Epcot to get our hands on one. We walked around Creations, Journey of Water, and then we rode on Spaceship Earth before heading out to meet up with my wife and Miss Ka-Chow. And her little sister. And also we dragged my sister along. I'm so good at organizing people. The group went over to Disney Springs, where we went to the Lego store so Miss Ka-chow could buy a Loki keychain, and my wife could get a succulent Lego set. Then we checked for merch at World of Disney, and walked around Springs and went to Pin Traders before heading home for the night. Day 139, January 30th. Since I was incredibly busy at work, I only had enough time to take my wife to and from work and make a stop at Cast Connection to check for groceries. Day 140, January 31st. For the last day of the week, I started by taking my wife to property for work. After finishing my job for the day, I went to the boathouse at Disney Springs to hang out with my siblings for a little bit. After finishing some dinner, we went and picked up my wife to end the day. This was a very enjoyable week. Having Miss Ka-chow in town is always fun since, much like my family last week, I don't get to see her too often. With the challenge winding down, I have started trying to expedite the work on other videos. Part of the slowdown has been since the Disney Magic Cruise, I've either had friends or family in town, or both. So it has delayed videos from the Magic as well as some other projects I've been working on. So hopefully I'll have some of those done soon. We'll see. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.